Hi and welcome back. I would like now to finish the subwoofer here. So we need to do the front speaker here, or whatever is that, and also the plugs behind. So first of all, we'll do this one part. So I will hide the grid, which is not finished yet, but it will be, and we'll start in the front view with this. So yeah, I'm not sure how it's looking there, but it's looking like something like this. Poorly. So we'll try to do something similar like it's there because we don't have all the details and I don't know this subwoofer, so I can't tell for sure how it's looking, but we'll try to make something very similar. So let's again go to the circle. Now we'll again use the shape merge to create here a circle. So first of all, I will draw here a circle big like this. We'll center it somehow, somewhere here, and maybe make it like 8 wide. Should be enough. Okay, so select our shape. If you have done any modifier, delete it before we go to compound objects, shape merge, and we'll pick the shape here. Okay, convert to poly, select our shape, delete it because we don't need that, and let's go again to the vertex mode. Now we'll apply a quick weld. We'll weld a few of the verts around, but also we'll manually delete some. So just select them and hit backspace to have something like this. Now select the poly, let's go to geopoly just to be sure that we have a perfect circle there, because if not, and we are going to perform some kind of insets and mergers and booleans, but bevels. So if you will not have perfect circle there, you'll have some problems at the beginning, because when we go lower with the settings, you'll see that if it will be not a circle, it will be more visible, less the settings will be. Okay, so let's go back to the poly. Now we'll make here 2 insets, something like that. Now we'll go to the bevel tool, rotate it. You can go to perspective view, and we'll try to make here somehow the shape of the speaker. So some kind or somehow like this. You can anyway tweak it a bit to have a nice and round shape. So something like that. Now we'll make here again 2 insets. So we'll make 4 insets to make something like that. And now I would like to do here this kind of half sphere, which is here. Now how to do that? We could of course use the bevel tool to make that, but it will be not absolutely a sphere, or it will be not so round how we would like to have it. So we'll do it very smart. We'll create above this a sphere. You can keep the outer grid function on. So a sphere in a size like this. I'll move it somewhere in the center and make it also bigger. So as you can see, the 20 of segments which we have there are perfectly fitting inside. This is cool. So we'll make a shape like this. If you think it's too much, you can go a bit lower with that. Something like this. And we'll just increase the size a bit. Okay, now convert this to poly because we need to delete part of that. Select one poly, turn the poly mode off, move it here. Let's go to the left view. Now this part here I want to keep, so I will just select this here. Press delete. Now select this one, delete this poly because we need to bridge or merge it together, and with the polys there we'll be not able to do that. Okay, bad access. Yep, this one. So move it to the back. That slightly touch each other. Now attach this back. Select these two edges somehow. So we need to select. Oops. Let's go to the select tool. Alt X. We need to select this and this. Ah, we have them. These two edges here. Loop them. Control edge. Control vertex. And weld them together. So back to Alt X. And we have here the shape. Perfect circle. Cool, huh? Now let's make the few details. Now first of all, select this one. Loop that. Not chamfer. My bad. Extrude. Again, we will make here a small gap. It's a very nice detail and very easy to do. Loop and chamfer a bit. Now also loop this edge here and chamfer. Now why I kept this one here? Ring that. Control Pulley. And now we can use the extrude tool for this. We'll extrude this up. Now we'll select the top edges first. Select them, loop them, apply chamfer, can go bigger one, and now we will select the bottom, loop, again, smaller chamfer here, and one more time this one we will again apply an extrude, and again we will chamfer that. Okay, now we need to snap that to the rest. So what I will do, I will use my cut tool and perform this kind of snapping. Just be sure that you snap it right. So not creating any triangles and stuff like that. So I don't want this one here, so we'll delete that. Also this vert. And again, just this one. Try to snap it here. So zoom if you need, just zoom on that. Okay. Okay, one more time. I know I'm creating here triangles and angles, but as I said before, this is one of the, I would say, best and quickest techniques how to do this. So troubleshoot on this. Okay, we have there some cracks. Oops. Here, so as you can see, like that. So this basically means that probably need few more or longer. We'll try it here on this shape. Up is fine, here the bottom is not so fine. Okay, we'll look on that in a minute. Just do the same. Oops, also here. to make sure that the sides are looking the same. Okay. So what we will do here is just we'll move the snap just one step further. And it should do the job. Okay. Just check this bottom here. And I can also from bigger cut through the whole shape. Okay, let's look on that. Okay. So if you think it's too deep, you can do something like this. You can select this word, Control, Pulley, and we'll just got that. And we will click until we will go to this. So now one time shrink. And like this, it should be fine. Unhide all. Place the top cover on that. Should be somewhere here. And we are almost done with this. It's looking pretty nice so far. Of course with textures, and so it will be much better. Okay, so now to the back. We need to make there some plugs. Now, of course we need some power plug, the wireless antennas because it's a wireless system. And if we are by this, we can also do there some change connectors. If someone would like to do with cables, you never know. Now, we could do it again to the shape, but we will need these power plugs and all these plugs on all our devices. So I will do it right now like a separate shape. This will allow us to copy it after and use on all our shapes. It will be much easier. Now where to do it? Probably here. We could do it also here, but it's too low, so let's do it here. Okay, so first of all, cylinder. Now we'll first do the antenna here. Okay, I think this will be a nice initial shape. Okay, convert to poly. One segment first. 18 will be fine. So let's call this antenna. And actually, I think I can copy that and use it for something else later. So how this kind of stuff is looking. Now first of all, we have the connector. Then we have the thread inside. We will not do the thread actually, but we'll just simulate that with something like this. So here will be a small gap. Small gap, as you can see. And now we'll use the bevel tool. This is too much. Yeah, like that. Okay, like this. Now again extrude. Now with this extrude we will go a bit more. Somewhere here, this will be the first part of that. Now the first part have some kind of arm or mechanism which allows it to rotate in more axes. Um, yeah, so we can try geopoly. No, I hoped it would make a rectangle from that. No, it didn't. So anyway, we can use also this shape. So make it, let's say smaller. We don't need it big. Something like that should be fine. Okay, now let's do here some chamfers before we proceed. Anywhere else? First of all, here we'll do one. Also here we can use the same value here on the top, of course, and of course also here. Yep. Okay. Now the second part of the antenna. I will copy this, or else I will delete almost everything. I will just keep the bottom poly. It will be enough for the initial shape. Hold on shift, we'll make it like this because we need some shape. We'll snap it here. Oops. We want to rotate it by 90 degrees, but everything. So right now it should be absolutely in the middle. Yep. I like that. Z zoom perspective. Now we need some kind of this stuff also here, but right now we need two of them. So insert is fine, but it will not give us right now what we need. We need absolutely the same two of these things. So how to do that? Yeah, how to do that? So we can do it like that. We'll cut the shape into. Oops. We'll select these two and insert. Okay, get this nice shape. Oops, and we'll extrude it somewhere here. Okay, cool. Now, if we go to the left view, it should be somewhere here connected. So what I will do, I'll affect the pivot to the bottom of this, and let's see. Okay, if we move it here, so okay, something like that. Nothing hard to do. Really just the basic shapes which we'll use. So this will just move here to the bottom. Yeah, and of course we need to perform some chamfers, so we'll hit the chamfer here, here at the bottom, of course here. Oops, one step back. So like this, loop that, this and this, loop and loop. And also this one. So now chamfer, okay. Now we can also weld these together if you want. we somehow zoom on the rest, should be able also touch it well. This, and from the other side also this one. Okay. Okay, so this is this. From this point, we can make the antenna. I don't know, like this. Pretty bit more high, like that. Yeah, this should be fine. Oops, not that axis, but all. Just a bit. Okay, when I'm thinking on that, perform here extrude. Small one, of course. Like that. Loop that, chamfer that. Okay. Now what else we have there? It will have some head or something, or how to tell. It have a lot of different shapes, of course. This kind of stuff. So what I will do, I will extrude this a bit. Yeah, this is perfect size. Probably too much, like that. Now I will use the bevel to perform something like that. Just to make here some kind of cap. So it's always nice to have all these objects somewhere. You know that you can just look, touch, and apply. Okay, again chamfer. Simple antenna. Okay. Now I will try. If I would like, oops, let's go here for snap. If I'd like to have it more here, what this will do? It will interact with the shape. Okay. But I think it's not something which is a problem. That it will be somewhere here. Okay, before I do anything else, now there is the first question: apply turbo smooth or not? No, we could, but do we need that? Okay, let's try. Here, I think we'll have. No, we don't have any problems. Either one or second shape, but okay, we'll apply turbo smooth on both. Even that we don't need it, more or less. But why not? We'll just make here a bit more adjustments. So first of all, I will make here this. Okay, we can delete that so far. You know, when I look on this kind of antennas, I always have a feeling that they are more edgy. This is why I'm telling if to apply or not. Okay, we'll apply here and inside something similar also here. Two insets. Oh, we can make here cylinder. Okay, what? Now I don't know if I created something or not. But feeling that no. It was a bit strange. Okay, I can't create it there, but can create it anywhere else. It's a bit strange. But okay. Now what I want to do is really a small. I cannot create even here. Now I can. You know, sometimes I don't understand what is happening. Okay. What is happening there and there? Something very, very strange. Anyway, I want to create here some kind of bolt. You know, this have to be rotating according to something. No, left view will be, I think, okay. Yep. And I will place it here. Even it's so far too big. Oh, radius. And it will be really just something like this. Oops. Perspective. Yep. And this will be so small that we don't need to apply anything here. So this will be antenna part. Antenna rotate part. Just to name everything. Okay, this is that. This is that. That's fine and fine. Okay, this will be rotating according to that. And this will be nice to be linked to this and also to this. And this should allow us, okay, different. This one. Okay, let's try it like that. Come on. Yep. Okay, let's try it now. Yeah, okay. Now it's good. So this should allow us to rotate, to find a good axis. Should be here, yeah. So it's rotating with each other. Okay, we have it like that. Now we can apply the triple smooth which I was talking about. So here we could also apply just a smooth modifier, but it will not smooth it so much. I would like to add it. And I decided to do that or nothing. Okay, so here we go with the antenna. We can of course to do here a bit more details just to make it more interesting. So we can connect that like that. Can extrude all of these at once to make here this kind of detail. Let's call it detail in the smallest chamfer, and we can do something small also here. But here we'll do just or not. No, here we will not do anything. So like that. Here will be our antenna. Pretty easy. Not so bad. So it's for the Wi-Fi connection. Okay, now let's do the rest of the connectors. So we need one plug for the power and a inch or 2 inch or more inches, I don't know. Let's go with 4 inches and one power plug. Okay, so we can use this one like a reference. We can go with 6 inches, I decided. So I will move it somewhere here. Now have a look at cinch. I hope it's the right name for that. I'm not actually sure how it's called in English, but I think it's called the same like in my language, change. So I will extrude it a bit like this. I will set it a bit like this. We'll extrude it back. We'll set it one more time. Extrude it now. This. Like that. So I will go with the shape like this. I'm sure it's not pretty accurate, let's say, but it should be enough for the purpose. Yeah, we can transfer that and that, this one at once. Go probably with the smallest value, yes. So we'll have something like this, and you will not believe, but I will again make something like that, but without any chamfer. So something like this. The color code on these ones, I think it's somewhere at the bottom, but I'm not sure, because I have here some changes, but I cannot grab them right now. So ring that, control pulley, extrude by local normal. Okay, like this. Let's say here we will do the color coding, because should have some. We'll transfer this a bit more and this a bit less. Okay. I hope it's not too big. I think it's fine. Okay, apply turbo smooth on this. Again, 2. We want it. Yeah, I think the inside is too big. Okay. Quick fix. No.